Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pirate 101 campaign, and we're going to be given the history of the universe by Zapper this time.
Yeah, so hope everyone's buckled in with some snacks because we got some lore to go over. So, the party last we left off, we went through the whirlpool Stormgate that connects Celestia to Thurgy, and we made it into Thurgy, where we discovered that the land has been divided into different sections, each section corresponding with a different school of magic and a different environment. So, like ice for ice magic and swamp for storm, stuff like that. We made it to Wizard City and to the school there, where upon getting there, we discovered that the necromancy school had been completely blown up and there was just a crater there. So later on, we found out that Ferris's father, Malister, decided to take off, and when he took off, he caused a lot of trouble. And one of those things was blowing up the existing death school, in addition to other things that we'll get into in a second. But while we were there, we heard a very familiar name. We heard about Professor Windfall, to which Ferris immediately did a 180 turn and walked into that office to confront his father and tell him what he really thought about him. Only to have a really awkward conversation with what turned out to be his uncle, Cyrus Windfall, instead. Cyrus basically just said, well, I guess you're here now. Here's about your dad, but nothing too crazy from him. But he did let us visit the headmaster, Merle Ambrose. And speaking to Headmaster Ambrose, he basically told us how the entire universe works. And it was explained that Bartleby, which was mentioned in the tablet that we discovered a couple sessions ago, that was made by the Saurians, I mentioned someone named Bartleby, which Ambrose told us was the name of a very special tree in Wizard City. This Bartleby tree is the reason why all of the seasons across the entire spiral are all the same and are all synced with each other, because they follow Bartleby's cycles throughout winter and spring and summer, and even a fifth season called the Drift that lasts for a couple days after winter, and that's when Ferris was born, actually, is during the Drift. So, in addition to finding out about Bartleby, we were also told that Bartleby is the person responsible for stopping the ancient Titan Wars. The Titans were fighting each other, and Bartleby put them to sleep, which took a lot of his power, and it fractured the world into what's now known as the Spiral, and Bartleby kind of helps the Spiral to survive and stay together. And lunar magic is actually also part of this, where lunar magic is theorized to have been created with the Spiral, and is kind of a magic of in-between world stuff. So, with all that being said, back to Malister. One of the other things Malister did was he stole Bartleby's eyes, Bartleby's Eye of the Future, and poisoned him as well. So Bartleby doesn't have a great memory anymore, or at least he remembers things, but he can't remember recent memories. And he can no longer see into the other worlds because of that. Then after that, we talked a little bit about El Dorado, how it drifts in and out of the spiral. A lot of different cultures have had different interactions with the city, and yeah, it's an interesting topic. But we also were told that there's a couple of areas in the spiral that are facing some troubles, so we might check those out later. Alistair might be doing things with them, but that's something for a later date. Anyway, to wrap it all up, sorry this is a long one, but there's a wraith called Nightshade that's been terrorizing Thurgy, and we have been asked to go take care of it. So we went to track it down, and we ended last session right outside of its lair, pretty much, or what we assume to be its lair. It moves around a little bit. When we might have provoked it, and it might be coming after us, so that'll be fun.
Yep. Take your inspiration and hope that you won't be seeing a Titan soon.
Yeah, hopefully not. Sorry, that was a long one.
Yeah, well, you did good.
And yeah, it's fine. That's a long recap considering there was a lot. Anyhow, pick back up where we left off. So all of you having just cast or attempted to cast this magic circle spell, and you watch the effects just fail on you as you thought you had a plan finally set up to deal with this this Nightshade, only for it to just nothing happens. The spell just burns out, and you watch as the magic on the scroll fades for the day. And as it does, some of you perhaps are now shaking in some sense of real fear as you hear down the depths of this cave the sound of a whirling wind, a very eerie breathing, and almost ethereal moans. Would you rather push further into the cave, or will you wait? Or what will you do?
Well, first thing Max is doing is activating his Sunblade.
Right?
I think... Go on.
You take the Sunblade in hand and raise it above your head with a click as it ignites into a radiant flame, lighting up the walls of the cave, but still the sound continues.
Okay. All right. This might be our chance.
Wait, we're going in there?
What else do you propose we do?
I mean, it might maybe just wait a hot minute, and it'll come after us.
Well, we could try to lure it here through other means, I suppose.
Do you think it knows
Wow.
we're here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's moaning.
While we still have the chance, and then Dalen's gonna cast See Invisibility on Max just in case it lasts for an hour.
All right.
Guess
Okay.
we'll wait a bit.
Here's an idea too. Maybe someone go in there and just run away from it.
I don't like that idea.
If we're as nervous as a lot of us are, I think that's going to lure it to us. This might be our best chance to go after it, and when it's less likely to run away.
I'm only saying this is because we don't have an advantage in there. We're going to be hunched over. We're going to have like no mobility. I think single file, like it's we I don't think we could fight in there.
Right.
Well, if you really want someone to go in, I can do it. Tick, tick, tick.
I'm faster. I should probably be the one to do it.
I might have a way to lure it out.
I'm listening.
I mean, if I can really instill actual fear in one of us, it might come out.
What, you're saying we're not scared enough right now?
I don't know.
Or what if we try this? What if we just send in Luna?
Yeah, okay.
You're going to be taking one for the team, Luna, all right?
Team Grape.
Yes, Team Grapes.
All right.
And
You send her
yeah.
in.
Yeah, I'll send her in.
All
Goes
right.
through, kind of like, even she kind of has to like get like her little teeny claws out to go inside of the cave, and no sooner than has she poked her head through the other side, a bunch of these black wisps just start rushing past her one after another. Just whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you find, and on the other side, it's not very long before you see these shapes just rushing past you and then materialize all around you.
Like me or the bat?
The
party.
group.
Oh, okay. I can
Take-
go like snap my eyes open as that happens.
It's the whispers. They're back.
Whispers. Yeah. And before you is this towering large finger with arms longer than it has any right to be, with really long fingers that are all bony, and it's covered in like a black robe, and it has these burning blue eyes. And it lifts its fingers and lets out this horrifying screech. And let's roll it for initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I have a.
Does my stone of good luck apply to
Does it say saving
initiative
throws?
rolls? It says all checks +1. In,
If I recall, it was
Initiative
ability
is an
checks. Also, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
initiative is
initiative.
an ability check.
okay, so I've got a +1.
I don't think it applies to saves, though.
No, it applies to. It says while this polished agate
Yep.
is on your person, you gain +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Okay, well, Sinbad is about to get a lot stronger.
Did you miss that detail on that?
I thought it was just abilities.
Whoops.
Anyway.
Right. That's time to get my die. Start rolling some
Time to get his dice.
Hooray!
Man, we're rolling really good.
Oh man, Farius is ready.
All right. Lucky you.
And this song's like
Oh, I got the
so
wrong
much quieter than the other one.
one. I can raise the volume briefly for that. Yeah, I can just add mission for this guy. First, looking for that guy, however.
Don't attach it to these guys.
Yeah, I know.
These ones.
There's like goblin things in here too, or what are those?
Let's see when they get added to initiative.
They're shamblers.
They're definitely something interesting.
Is it a ghoul? I don't like ghouls.
I mean, it showed up in the initiative as ghouls. So.
Oh,
Very
God. Gosh dang it. Paralysis incoming. Oh.
Does the audience have a map?
Thank you for mentioning. I almost forgot. Interact thing really quick. Zoomed in proper.
Zoom it
Alright.
in proper so we get our beautiful boy at the bottom.
The big boss
That was
monster.
good.
His giant hands.
Spindly claws.
Okay.
But yeah, Ferris, you are
Good.
up first. Well,
All
I
right.
guess I should leave it to Ice, but
Yep.
All right.
Well, hey, yeah, no, Ferris, you are up first.
Okay, I'm gonna go. It's all part of the plan, and I'm going to cast Calm Emotions with the scroll and pray and pray and pray. It doesn't work.
Oh no.
We have the reroll. Do we want to use
yeah,
that?
you can
Well,
reroll
here's
it.
the thing. Do you want to use Calm Emotions right now? Because it only really, I think it only procs if someone's already under the effect of fear.
It's just no. You're just universally
Okay.
doesn't affect you. Yeah.
It's better than I thought it was then. Cool. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Do we want to reroll that?
I'm down to use it.
I think so, but it's up to you.
Sure.
All right. Please don't get something awful again. Okay, it works.
Okay.
It works.
It goes
All right,
off.
you're. All right, how many creatures does it affect?
As anyone within like 20 feet of me, I choose. I think.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's
yes.
kind of like an
20 feet within a
aura.
point.
Yeah. But I choose. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will choose all of us.
All
All
right.
right, it is concentration, so
Yeah.
and it lasts 1 minute, so also keep that in mind just in case.
All right. Does this count as the first round when I guess it's at the end of 10 it would go away then.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get a note here. Where are my notes? Here we are. All right. And then as this spell takes effect, I go, I'm Ferris Tallow, and I'm gonna kick your butt.
All emotions just making him completely mellowed out right now. All right. It's time for the Spectre's turns as one. Start here. Oh, wait, nope. Hold up. Fire's reminding me. Well, it's actually a really good thing you did that, considering, I almost forgot about its opening move here. Which, the first thing it does, after having just floated above this, this dried out puddle, well, almost dried out puddle in front of you, it just lets out this, what would have been horrifying shriek. But thanks to this call of emotions, I don't think.
But you still have to make the check. The difference is whether or not it will affect you after calm emotions goes away.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make the charisma checks. Now you did. Well, I don't know. Did you chug the potions?
I did not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, anyone who
Why
chugged
did
the
it
potion
test
has
the
advantage here. Anyone who hasn't is going straight rolls.
17.
What is it?
A charisma.
This is a
save.
charisma save.
I got a nat
Oh.
1, but
Okay. So, anyone below a 16 Failed.
All right, so I failed.
But considering the effects of calm emotion on all of you right now, you feel like with your emotions currently just dulled, it's like it goes right through you, as though you just don't feel anything. But
I have a question? Does this count as a charm?
This is the frightened condition, if that's what you're checking for.
Okay. Never mind.
So if we leave the 20, if we fail to we leave the 20-foot radius, then
No, calm emotion just sticks on you.
Yeah.
so
As long as I'm
Okay.
concentrating.
as long as he's got concentration.
oh, okay.
Oh wow, that would have been scary.
Yeah, I feel like I should be scared, but I'm not.
All right. Now the specters are moving their way in. These guys are actually quite speedy. This first one is going to just fly through all of you.
I'm gonna oppie it.
All right. And like hear this.
What's my modifier? Ugh, 14.
That hits.
Sweet, it gets to stop.
Okay, this is strange, because if it's leaving range, I guess it leaves, or stops here.
Fair enough.
I don't know if this means it actually managed to fly through Max, because it's like it's trying to fly through all of you.
Okay.
And, what is this you're using specifically?
+1 sword.
+1 sword, okay. This isn't like the Brave or anything, just sword. Gotcha. Yeah, roll damage.
Cool. And it can overcome magic,
Yep.
or is a magic weapon, so.
Wait, is this... Fire, we gave them these as, like, masterwork
Yeah,
weapons.
they overcome magical mundane resistances, even if they themselves are not magical.
Alright,
Okay, 10 points, and it is marked.
gotcha. Marked. In. As you just cleave through its spectral form, almost like tearing like through cloth as you see it rip before it just sort of reforms itself, trying to take shape again. And it, having flown through all of you here, however, you just feel this awful rush through your chest as it just seems to almost feel as though you've inhaled some sort of poison, and you each, except for Max here, take 1 damage. Necrotic.
I have to make a concentration check too. Yeah. +6. Okay, still
You're
good.
fine.
Yeah.
And then, since you stopped it, it's going to go ahead and try to take a swipe at you here. Quinn. Getting a 12, which I don't believe... Yeah, that's not hitting you.
No.
Alright, that's only the first one. Next, you start to see the rest of them descend down the hill towards you. As these ones...
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one that... no, never mind.
So there's 2 attacks going towards Devin and 1 towards Max. Or I guess... Yeah. 2 towards Devin, 1 towards Max, 1 towards Quill. Quinn.
When-
Yeah,
well,
I was like, wait a minute.
let's see.
Personal now.
First one, Devin, that's another 12, so that doesn't hit you. Another 12? I can't believe it. That's 3 in a row. Shiny. Even worse, Max, that's only a 6.
Okay, good.
And Quinn, that's a 14. They all tried to swipe at you and just nothing lands. Alright. That is all of them, though. So next up, got these guys as the ghouls. They make their way up towards the side of the mountain, and with their sort of decaying forms, they just each open their mouth as this disgusting barbed tongue tries to spear through Dalen and Max. And
Ew.
first one. Dalen, that is a 13. However, it gets to do this twice. That is going to be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. 4. Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1. That is 4 slashing damage, and you are now reduced. You cannot move. Yeah, what am I saying? You are 10 feet slower until your next turn.
Okay.
And now Max. The first one is an 18.
Yep. Max squishy.
This one lands for 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then they'll do it again. So you're down 10 feet right now. Second one is 14.
That doesn't hit.
Alright. First one just jabs through you, and the second one, though, you manage to dodge out of the way, but... awful feeling as though it's like... You know that feeling when you get splinters?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Imagine that. It's just
Need some tweezers.
awful to move. Alright. Wraith's turn. This guy going to move up down here, and this he is going to aim at Quinn. Was probably like the most afraid here, so he's going to aim this at Quinn. As you see, almost like earlier when you saw these things flying out, just another black wisp aims towards Quinn as it tries to strike him, getting a 19.
Nope.
And you just shrug it off. But as it does this, the next thing you see it do is it just sort of... Let's see, who was afraid?
Me.
I was.
Alright. Well, you can see it sort of was grasping at these sort of strings it can manipulate off of you from your fears, but you don't feel anything happen when it does so.
Yeah.
And that is all it's going to do for now. Max!
Oh boy. 1 second, I'm checking something. Okay. How high are these cliffs?
These are about... Well, it really depends on where you're at. Like, down here, this is closer to 15-ish. It was just enough for this guy to hit you. So around here is like a 15-foot climb. Here's more like 10.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack this thingy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Wait a minute. I don't have advantage on that one. I'm gonna attack this thingy.
All right.
I don't have advantage on that one too, but at least I'll get...
So
Wait,
you
is
attack
it when an ally is within 5 feet of me or within 5 feet of the enemy I'm attacking?
The
5
enemy.
feet of the enemy.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna have to be that one. It's +2 sword. 28.
Wow.
Yep, that'll hit.
And is it undead?
It is undead, yes.
Yay! Extra damage. +6 +3d6. 24 radiant damage.
All right, Max. Everyone else just sees Max kind of like casually just swing through this thing as it just dissipates after that second swing. And
Now
you-
who is the one who is afraid?
Back to the Shadow Realm
Oh
with
my
you,
gosh.
Red Yule.
You murder both the living and the dead, it seems.
it's
As it
just
should be.
I hate this. Can't believe every character of Quills is just one step removed from Renyo by just calm emotion. All right, but yes, there's just a pile of these weird, ghostly strips of cloth almost on the floor now. Some of them burning up into ash.
Did it seem like the radiant damage was effective on it?
No.
No. Okay.
It did just kind
A lot of damage.
do a lot of damage, yes. But it wasn't resistant to it, of course.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do, Max?
Not really. I mean, can't really get to a place where I can hide, so... Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Realize this guy should not be 5 feet under anymore. Dalen.
Alright, Dalen's gonna move over here, and he's gonna place one of the protector turrets here.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he's gonna give temporary hit points. So
And that's, is that select people or just everyone?
everyone within 10 feet gets 11 temporary hit
Nice.
points.
As just this pulse of energy goes out. I imagine it's almost like sort of
Overheal.
almost like there's this just glow around everyone as this builds up. And yeah, you'll have your 11 temp HP now.
Yep, that is my turn.
Alrighty. Quinn,
Okay.
you are currently powering through what you imagine would have been fear, but you can't really feel anything right now.
Yeah. I'm back to robot.
It's probably disconcerting in some manner, but
Intellectually, it seems like I should be concerned, but I don't feel concerned right now. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna step 1 over here.
Alright. The one that
That'll-
you're stepping away from is going to try to take a Nafi.
Yep, go for it.
He gets... I rolled badly in the dice again. That's not hitting.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take a swing at this top guy here.
Alright. And you're not
That's-
hitting.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Swing a second time.
All right. That will
That's a
hit.
little better. Okay. He is marked, and he's going to take 7 damage.
All right. Just like the last one, he just sort of separates for a second before just reforming back into a full specter.
Yeah. And then bonus action Tunnel Fighter, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Devin,
Okay, so I'm trying to work out the geometry here.
where at
I-
specifically?
Think I have a shot at this guy up on the cliff. It's kind of
Yeah,
hard
this
to
is
tell.
really weird because he's like away from. He had an angle on. You know what? He had an angle on Dalen from here, so I'll say yes.
Okay.
Because otherwise, that's gonna feel really dumb that you can't hit him back.
Well, I had a plan to hit him anyway, but alright, we are going to use the Thorn Whip and try to pull him off the cliff.
Ooh, neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Get over here! Let's see, that is a...
You do get disadvantage though, I think, right?
It's a melee attack.
Yeah, it's a pretty long range
Okay.
melee. Ooh, yeah,
23
that'll
to
hit.
hit.
And where are you gonna pull him to? Just like right here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is going to be 12 points of piercing damage, and this is a magic weapon.
Yep. Even without magic, you're good. That hits him.
Fall damage.
Let's
Oh,
see, like 15 feet. What is that?
That's just one.
1d6.
Yeah, 1d6. Feel free to roll the 1d6.
oh, cool, and he's prone too.
Yeah.
Max damage 6.
Okay. He tumbles down the cliff and just lands prone next to you now, and just
It went over that cliff.
as he's laying there, he just looks up to you and just starts hissing.
And
Falls down the cliff.
I am going to attack again.
All right.
So I'll just roll 2d20. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oops. And that is going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay. That is just enough as it keeps hissing at you all the way until you just finally finish it off.
Decapitated.
Head rolling along the ground, still in this.
Okay.
He was the master in initiative.
Wait, I thought
I knew it.
Bro, I know it for a fact. Oh my gosh, hold up. Okay, there we go. 13.
Okay. And then, as my bonus action, I did not attack with a polearm. I cannot make that bonus action attack, but what I can do is, Devon's features sort of distort a little bit as he takes on the form of dread.
Ah,
Be my bonus action, and
I'm curious.
I will pass turn.
what exactly does that form of dread look like? Because that's just.
Well, it's a little indistinct at this point, because Eckert doesn't fully remember his appearance. So, maybe slightly more defined horns and snout, but it's not entirely clear at this point.
Ah, alright.
A hazy
Still-
dream.
Like it. Maybe it's his forms are even just shifting slightly and just slightly incorporeal in the sense, like it's just between normal and this.
All right, and that will be my turn.
All right. Back to Ferris.
All right. Good job. I'll clear away for you. I'll sacred flame these two, so they both do dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Next saves from these guys. Well, that's a 9. You guys don't actually have that great of dex. And that's a 19. You rolled an 18 on
Well,
the
that
die.
one passes, but one will take some radiant damage.
Alrighty.
And question, would have Quinn been able to fight off that whatever that fear effect was at the end of his turn? Still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Correct.
that's true. So can get
11 radiant damage to whatever one failed.
Alright, this guy.
Should I roll that save now? Or
Yeah,
you
go
might
ahead.
As well.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll shake it. Nope.
Fortunately, whatever this strange fear is still takes hold.
Okay, and I think that will be my turn, and I do the same thing then.
Yep.
21.
Alright, yep, you're out of it.
Yeah. All right. Actually, it's not so bad.
This is Ferris's emo phase.
Oh no.
Alright. Well, before we get to the Spectre's turns, you see the Wraith, having seen you already tear through quite a few of these guys, just sort of reaches down into the ground and just lifts both arms up as out of the ground you start seeing shadows take form. And hold up, there's going to be a lot of them.
Oh boy. Are we fighting actual shadows?
Okay, I don't know if any of those become invisible, but Max has seen visibility, so hopefully that helps.
I also have that lantern you gave me.
Yep.
I don't know if I've turned it on.
Well, out of the ground, this almost small army appears, just surrounding you and the Wraith. Each hooded in almost its figure just cloaked in a weird way that it almost resembles the face of someone humanoid, but just the features keep shifting. And it does this. It is going to... No, it's not going to move. Alright. Back to the Spectres. Need to unhide this guy. Okay. This Spectre is going to attempt to move here, flying through Max, Dalen, and Ferris.
Okay, that's an Oppie. Please hit. Aha! He doesn't get to fly through people.
Ah. Okay. Where does he stop though? Because that's kind of weird. With
I
does
think he
not
just
move?
doesn't get to move, right?
Right.
Well, if he
moves
goes
right.
this way,
He'll be
I
inside
don't know.
Max.
He's kind of like, yeah. So it's weird. I guess that's the path.
Yeah, he'd be inside of Max.
Or Yeah, which
Because if he's
like,
going to
did he
go
like-
left, then
like
up,
the-
and then across. Because he's trying to hit Max, Dalen, and Ferris.
Yeah, he'd be inside of Max.
Let me just...
The scary shadow man is on top of your cat.
Which means he's
Nah.
also on top
Take-
of the shining, blazing sword.
Bye.
Yeah, that might not be so healthy for him.
I think he just gets to stay there, though. It doesn't say anything about him getting shunted out of the square.
No, but I believe there is something about him taking damage from it, though.
Only if he's ending his turn inside of an object. So I
Okay.
think he's fine. Let's see.
Well, it doesn't matter. Once Max's turn rolls around, he won't be so fine anymore.
Yep. And you hit him for clean 12. And I did the wrong button. That being said, I think he still does damage to Max here because he's at least enters the first time. Okay, yeah. So Max, he is still gonna hit you though. And yep, this one's a lot worse than the last time, as just the feeling of noxious fumes as he goes through you, and you take 4 necrotic damage.
I like temporary hit points, guys.
They are
Yeah.
pretty nice.
And this is kind of weird. I guess he can still attack someone, so he's going to swing at Dalen.
Okay, it is
Oh.
at disadvantage because it's not me.
Okay. Ooh, you got rid of a nat 20.
Nice. I'm also gonna swipe at him again because of that.
Okay.
Ugh.
Wait, let's see. I think I get to resolve this first, though, don't I?
Well, I missed.
I'm not
so-
sure. Oh, okay. Good. Oh, yeah, only 10. That's not enough. He landed a 16. Dalen.
My AC is 17.
Ah, so he doesn't hit you. Just right off your armor. Alright. Well, that's just that guy. This guy here is going to fly first through Devon, and then is going to try to pass through Quinn, ending here. I don't know if you want to make the oppie there, Devon.
Yes.
Okay.
$16.
That hits.
$10
Nice.
damage.
Nice, even 10. Okay. And he is then going to swipe at Quinn. Which that's not hitting because that's only a 7 on the die. And then this guy is going to move here. And he's going to take a swipe at Ferris.
Okay, that's an oppie from me.
Is it though? Because this guy was here. Oh wait, because it's not right.
If he moves, I get to swipe pretty much.
Just because he's attacking someone that's not you. Well, this isn't the marked guy. This is
No, this is just sentinel stuff.
ah.
And this is my last reaction. Oh gosh.
Oh. Also, you're rolling in memes.
It's a meme
Wait,
roll.
actually, no. That hits.
11 hits. Holy crap. Here, I'll put it
Maybe
in
focus
chat.
on them.
Okay, well now he's marked.
Okay, so does that swap the mark then?
No, they are both marked.
Oh, they're both marked. Okay.
Yeah, I have no limits on my marks. They just disappear at the end of my next turn unless I refresh it.
Okay.
So he'll take.
Oh,
Ooh,
minimum.
5 damage. We're rolling great today.
Still damage. Because even with that, you still see him starting to tatter a little bit. These guys aren't the most sturdy. But he is going to be trying to make a swing now at Ferris, which I think is now a disadvantage.
Yes.
Well, you just dropped a 19. Into a... does a 13 hit?
It would if I didn't use shield.
Nice.
I repel you.
Alright, and then lastly... Oh wait, I forgot. I needed to roll the damage to the guys that flew through Devin and Quinn. Which is the same. You guys both take 2 necrotic. And lastly, this guy in front of you, Devin, is going to make a swipe at you. Getting a... with mod... 23.
That will hit.
Okay. Ooh, first and max in the first one. Okay. That is 11 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Okay, let's see. Calculating what I'm at hit point wise real quick. Alright.
Map in now that we've moved over here.
22.
Yep, you're fine. That's a nat 22. You just shrug it off as you feel it just sort of trying to grab at your life force. Stand there and shout no to it. Wait, not verbally, but you know. Alright, that is all their turns, so we move on to the singular ghoul left. He's actually gonna move. No, he's not. He's gonna go for Dalen again with that barbed tongue.
Okay.
First one, you said your AC 17?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 17 on the die, so that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Roll this one. And you take 5 slashing damage. As, once again, more pins and needles and splinters slowing you down. Do it again. That is not enough. That's only 13.
Yep.
Second resistance. Okay. We are back to the Wraith. This time, it is going to fly its way. Alright, I got an idea what it's going to do. Okay, so it turns into this pure black smoke cloud as you just see it start flying at you at an incredible speed, and it first flies through Devin, and as it reaches you, Devin, it reaches out to you with this hand of razors, trying to claw. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Well, that hits.
Reaching out. Okay, hold up. This is actually going to hurt a decent amount. It
Can you
just.
shield it?
Hmm?
Sorry, Devin, can you shield it or no?
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
20. So, Devin, this thing just. You see both these claws come straight at you as it just sort of slashes you with two haymakers, and even though it is almost this awful feeling of physical knives just slashing through you, it seems as though it just goes through you all the way, leaving these awful slashes across your chest that feel much deeper than they possibly are, but it again. That was 14 plus that. What? Yeah, I did not expect this thing to crit like this.
It costs 2 luck points to turn a crit into a non-crit.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I only have 1.
I've got 2. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
If you'll allow it, that is. I hope we're not too late.
I mean,
here.
I'll let it happen.
Okay.
I have already rolled the damage at least, but I mean, you're getting rid of the crit by doing this if you want to spend the 2 luck points, which I will let you do that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it still gets the slash off on you, unless you can make this. I mean, that turns it into a 25.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Okay. Well, the slash going through you hits, and you take 14 psychic damage, and I need you to make a whiz save.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Uh, 22.
Okay, you're fine. That grip around you, you just feel as though it was trying to take some of your own life as its own, and just once again, you just find a way to ignore it. But after the swipe and it flies off from you, you then feel the effects as almost a strain in your mind, and moment. Take 7 psychic damage from it flying through you, and then it's going to try to continue flying off. Though I think you've already spent your reaction.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so next off, it's going to fly through Ferris and then Dalen. I don't know if either of you have reactions you would like to take.
No.
No.
Both of you taking... Ferris, you take 1 psychic damage.
Ow.
And then Dalen... Dalen, you took 10.
Alright.
And it...
Concentration still up.
Well, you had temporary hit points, right?
I don't think that blocks the concentration stuff.
I think it does.
Well, whatever you say.
I mean, that Sabrina Ward is not temp HP.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm confusing it with.
Yeah. In any case, I
Yeah.
made it.
Okay, yeah. Regardless, you're good.
Yeah.
And flow speed of... Yeah, okay, that's about as far as it can go. And that is its turn. Next up. Shades. Which
Uh-oh.
they're going to round. Yeah, they can make that. Okay. We'll just be rolling these attacks as one because technically these are not the same as your standard unit. So first off, we've got 4 aiming for Devin, and then 3 aiming for Quinn. The ones aiming for Devin. Wow, I'm rolling hot all of a sudden. That was a 23.
So all of them get 23?
So it's more of a group attack thing.
Okay.
You'll see. It's not actually that bad as it sounds. Doing so, that means each one's just hitting you for 1. So with that, you just take 4 damage.
Okay.
And then Quinn with these 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I'm putting that die away. Because that was a 22. No, wait, wrong one. Yeah, no, that is a 22.
Barely hits.
Well, you take 3 damage from that. And then the ones aiming at Max is still in the middle here. I've completely lost track of him during this.
Yeah, they're
Hiding.
probably going after him too, even if the guy is on top of him. Wait,
Well, I already used all 3 that were going after Quinn, so
this guy right here, did he end his turn on Max again?
Yeah, 'cause I hit.
this. Wait, did I not move him?
No.
He
could.
couldn't
He
move
stopped.
because of Quinn.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so we'll just ignore that for now.
Does he take
damage?
Does he take damage for?
Oh
no, it's an object, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 2 at Dalen with a 8. That's not hitting, and then
misses.
2 at Ferris
Uh-oh.
with a 11.
11 misses.
Okay.
There's no like drain effects or anything like that, right? It's just damage.
Just damage.
Okay.
However, looking to Max. Max, there are 3 of them around you. So I need you to make a charisma save. Granted, you're immune to the effects, but
Well, for now.
Okay. 14.
all right, the DC. Yep. Okay, you are fine.
Who says that he's a scaredy cat? Okay. So how much movement does it cost to go through like one of
Nice.
these things?
They
Or,
all
like,
do
completely
it.
blocked?
So these guys can just move through stuff as if it was difficult terrain. So I guess it's the same for you.
Ice, the shades, they all do the fear thing. All of them.
Oh, excuse me. Yes. No,
So I've
it
gotta make-
says when
When they
When
end
an
with,
enemy
when
starts
3 of them
their
end
turn.
within 1 enemy, so everyone
No,
but
no, no, no,
Ferris
no.
has to make that check, right?
No, that's on their turn. As in on the player's turn, not on the shade's turn.
Gotcha. Just had to make sure.
I'm confused. What do I need to
There's
do?
a thing that will come up on everyone else's turn if they're depending on how many they're surrounded by.
Okay. So I don't need to make another save then.
No,
Okay.
you already made it. You're fine.
it's difficult terrain for me to go through someone else, right?
Yes, with these guys because they're incorporeal.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the Wraith.
Okay.
$21.
That hits.
3d plus 6 plus 3d6. 19 radiant damage.
And what, you included the extra damage because he's undead?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Bonus action disengage. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
The zoomies.
The cat has disappeared again. We've lost track of him.
Dalen's turn.
Yep. Dylan.
Okay,
before
question
you
is
do
this...
anything, I need you to make
Okay.
a charisma save.
Not
You're
20.
fine.
Is this entrance immediately the very
This was the entrance to the cave that you were.
Yeah, but
it files
is it
down to super thin real fast.
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, so I can't really go far down that way.
How far could he go back feasibly?
The last, like, here.
I mean, at that point, you probably have to start squeezing your way through. It gets very small in there.
Anyway, I'll do the temporary hit points thing first as a bonus
Okay.
action.
That's everyone except Max.
Yep, everyone gets 11 again.
Rushed right back to 11.
Yeah, I guess I'll just I don't have a better plan, so I'll probably just disengage to this spot and pass my turn. I don't have a better plan, I don't think.
In that case, Quinn.
Okay.
Before anything, again, I need you also to make a charisma save.
I'm great at charisma. I
Ooh.
fail.
Actually, I think he was already afraid, but
was he?
yeah.
I am already afraid.
Oh, he hasn't pat. Right. Okay. Never mind. I
You
guess
just
it
don't
doesn't-
know it. Or feel
Yeah,
You
Well,
can't
I
really double
guess-
stack it, so
yeah. We'll just count as the one at the end of the turn.
I'm super afraid. No.
this just means you're still afraid.
This is tricky. I'm gonna start taking a swipe at this guy up top.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 14.
And that hits.
It's gonna take a lovely 8 damage. And the mark is refreshed.
That.
Then I'll take a swipe at this guy here.
This guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, well, if he's dead... Well, I'll take a swipe at this guy first.
Okay.
Uh, 22.
Yep.
It's gonna take 5 damage.
All right.
The mark is refreshed. I'm going to move up here and take a crap ton of oppies. Actually, before I move up, I'm going to bonus action tunnel fighter, then I move up.
Okay. Yeah, since this is a group attack, well, all these shades are going to take a roll, but it's a group thing, and they failed miserably. And then the Spectre... that's not enough even with mod. Yeah, it's only 15, so... It also misses you.
Sweet. Completely relying on my bulky figure. I will then action surge.
Ah.
And I'm going to swipe at this Wraith. Almost a nat 20.
That does hit.
Take 10 damage, and he's marked. And then I'll try to see if I can finish off this Spectre here.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
21. Then
Oh my gosh!
5 more damage.
How do you keep hitting these?
I don't know. We're just paper cutting people here.
It's not doing great.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Okay. Devin.
All right.
You're not doing too hot.
Okay. I am going to attack the Spectre right below me.
Right?
24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 damage.
And that does it.
Alright, then I will use extra attack to go to the one at my 2 o'clock.
Okay. Another one.
I wish I got to roll 12d20.
Super advantage.
18.
That hits.
$11.
And another falls.
I guess in that case,
Did Devin do his fear save?
Yeah, I was thinking it.
Devin is currently
But,
completely
he's-
impervious to fear.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
falling
he's
dread.
got his...
I'm gonna go ahead and move to here and attack the guy at my 9 o'clock.
Okay. The bonus action.
Yes. 26.
All right.
And that is going to be 11 damage again.
And he falls.
All right.
In fact,
and-
actually, with that, you strike him and then just... Maybe you're not expecting him to have such low resistance, but you strike and you just swing off even more to the right, and this one also falls.
Cool. We take those. I think I'm going to... Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and... I think I will pass turn.
Pierce.
Okay, this is a little precarious. I want to do fireball.
Max is barely out of range.
15 is the save
50.
dex.
Wraith.
Roll the damage now. I'll say that.
Wraith got an 18 on the die. Okay. This guy failed. Yep, this guy failed. So I'll mark them in red. This guy failed. Hold on, let me just see. Oh my gosh.
That's a good roll.
So
I don't think the
it does
shades
not
can
matter
survive
what I
that.
roll. It doesn't matter what I roll. All of these shades, they're gone.
He's probably gone too, wouldn't he?
Let's see. Actually, yeah, even with half.
Yeah, it would be
Even half, because
16.
that's... Yeah, no, he's gone. And this guy failed, so he takes... Yeah, he's gone. The
Beautiful.
Wraith passed, taking... Oh, unfortunate. From your earlier research, though, you do remember this guy is
Yeah,
resistant to fire.
he's resistant. The point was to.
Yeah, no, you cleared everything else.
Yeah. I think I'm also going to quicken a sacred flame on the two shadows next to me.
Okay.
These two.
And that was another,
Dex save.
Okay, well, that... We've got only an 11.
Fail.
And that got a 7.
Those are both fails, and they'll take 4 radiant damage.
Right. And with that...
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
They were very
Oh, it's these
squishy.
two.
Oh, those
Oh,
two.
wait. Can I reach that one?
What was the range in Sacred Flame?
It's... Well, mine's a special one. If they're 5 feet within each other, then it hits
Oh.
both of them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then it would just be these two.
Okay. And then I'll, be like, got him. And I'm gonna head this way.
You're right. Am I missing anything? You're right, the damage.
Yeah, it should be like 7.
37, you mean?
Well, 33 divided by 2 divided by 2.
But we're rounding here, so the first one was round
8.
Oh, yeah.
So 37, yeah.
All right.
Alright. That guy is gone. That guy's gone. Alright. Well, after doing this, Ferris, the Wraith seems to take particular offense to that, and Quinn, it's going to fly past you.
Okay.
If it's doing what I think it's doing, I don't think it
Or
takes
wait.
poppies.
Oh, yep. Hold up. Yeah, excuse me. It is. So,
I-
Is it
unfortunately...
going through
what-
them to damage them, or just running around them?
No, this is its third thing. Moves without provoking oppies.
Okay, because Sentinel specifically doesn't allow disengages. I don't
Yeah,
know
this
that's-
is not a disengage.
This is a special action.
Yeah, flyby is different if it even is that.
So first, it is going for you, Ferris. And I
I'm
need you to
guessing I
make...
can't do the reaction attack with Polearm Master.
Mm,
Yeah, correct.
that's...
That's still an oppie.
Sorry, guys. I swear, we're not trying to, like, counter your stuff here, but this is
Sentinel and
what it
Polar
does.
Master.
So I need you, Ferris, to make a con save.
Con save. Okay.
Dang it. If I was level 10, I would still be able to hit him.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay, so this thing is in this horrifying moment that would have absolutely probably scared the daylights out of you, thanks to just calm emotion. But this thing like reaches both of its hands around your head with this like vice grip of knives around you, as you just see this thing breathe straight into your face, and you feel this awful feeling as you're paralyzed. And
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Crap.
That means calm emotions goes down.
oh.
I think.
Does it?
Quinn, the
Yeah.
fear comes back to
Yes.
you too.
So yeah, as it does it, I'm just like, this isn't so bad.
As you're just gripped
I
in
am not
this...
afraid of you. Ah!
It's...
It's even worse for Quinn. Oh gosh.
Oh man. Yeah, you just see now is everyone probably sees this in probably the awful motion of just this thing is like Godfair is held just by these giant skeletal hands that look like knives, and it's just this awful look as it just you almost feel something, it breathes something into you. And as it does this, it is then going to fly its way through you
Alright.
before turning around and taking a swing now. Well, it's done what it wants to. It's going to go after Devin. I think if you're paralyzed, is it still like an auto crit type thing?
Yep.
I think I don't know if that applies to
If
the
you-
fly through damage.
No, just attacks.
No.
Okay.
You have to hit the AC, and then if you hit through the AC, then it's an auto crit.
Well, Ferris, you take 7 necrotic damage.
Okay. Temporary hit points, thank you.
You fire type than me. Hold up.
No, I'm not. It says I am, but I'm not.
Ah, it's lying. All right. Well, yeah, it's gonna take a swing at Devin, getting a. Wow, after all that, it actually rolled pretty well. It got a 24.
That will hit.
Okay. Ooh, it's another one of these big ones, though. Okay. 8. You take 13 necrotic damage, and I need you to, or not necrotic, psychic damage, and I need you to make another wisdom save. This is not clear.
No, I need my turn. 18.
You passed. Tried to do something similar and just get in your head, but it doesn't. Stand firm. And with that, it's gonna end right here. Last 2. Luckily,
It has a bonus action.
No, it does have a bonus action. Excuse me. All right. So, Quinn, after this fear finally grips hold of you, and you're just standing there now, just looking at it in horror, Quinn, you see something perhaps a little too reminiscent as these run arms starts just rocketing out of the ground and just start grasping around you as several actually find their mark and just take hold of your legs, and they refuse to let go as you are now restrained.
Oh, full restrained. Oh.
I want to point out also, for anyone else looking now at Quinn as he's probably panicked looking at the ground ready to swing, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Quinn's like visibly shaking, and like the ticking is just ramping up really, really loud and fast.
Okay. Back to the shades reel. I apologize for this taking so long. One is going to go for Quinn, one is going to go for Dalen. But this still affects me group attack, so I just roll both.
Okay, the one going against not Devin, Dalen, I would like to oppie.
Okay.
Remember that's at disadvantage now that you're feared.
Feared and
restrained.
And restrained,
restrained.
but yeah.
Okay, double 16s. I'm good.
That still hits.
That's surprising. 7 damage.
Okay. It disappears into this puff of smoke before even so much as laying a finger on Dalen. However, the one that was swinging at you got... See, that was... Okay, that was 21
21 a hit or damage?
to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Wow. Alright. Even while restrained, this thing still can't break through your armor. And on, we move to Max.
Sure, strike gloves.
Alrighty.
Over 20.
Yep.
3d8 plus the d6 is 14 plus 3d6. 42 radiant damage.
Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Hang on, let me make sure I got that right.
3d8 plus 14 plus 3d6.
Strength or dex mod. Only 40.
Oh.
No, 38. 38
Okay,
radiant
38,
damage.
38. Okay, hold that. Actually, I need to do math.
65. No, 75, sorry.
That still does it. How do you want to do
Hooray!
this?
He runs up to it. He underhands the blade and he says, "I'm not afraid of you." And then he does like this backflip and slashes the blade like right down through its head, through the bottom of it, and like cleaves it in two with the radiant light.
And it just, as you cleave it in half, it briefly just where this thing is split down the middle, you see it erupt in that light before finally both halves
Exploding outwards in dark energy. Everyone make a con save except for Dalen.
Yeah, that's a funny thing to still do.
I love con.
19.
12.
I think I've got a 2. Yeah.
Am I at
I've
disadvantage?
got a 3.
You're restrained. Can you even make a save?
Con
It's
save,
a
yeah.
dex.
It's a con save. It's a con
Yeah, it's a
save.
con save, not a dex save.
Yeah,
17.
Well, but I'm frightened. I can't remember that goes to.
Uh,
That's
that
ability
doesn't-
checks.
Yeah. That
Okay,
23.
so anyone who was under 14.
I got 19.
17.
So just Devin.
Okay. Explode it.
Roll your dice.
Anyone who failed, you take 18 psychic damage. As this, even as it in its last moment, it just radiates this energy of trying to reach into your fears. And when you pass, you're only taking 9.
I've never seen a con save to avoid psychic damage before.
Ain't it fun?
So I take 9 damage if I passed?
If you pass, you take 9.
Alright.
And there's one thing left, but I mean, we can imagine. Whose turn it comes around. I mean, we can probably either let Dylan deal with it or Quinn, if you'd like to.
I don't know. I can try and
Oh, right.
bonk it, I guess.
Alright, feel free to roll it.
Oh my!
I don't think it even matters.
I think Dalen just scared it to death is what happened.
Whoops, +6, 8 damage.
Okay, yep. It just... With everything else gone and the Wraith finally destroyed, you just hit this thing as hard as you can as it just disappears into smoke, and it just leaves an outline on the wall behind it.
Nice. Are there still arms holding my legs?
No,
still-
they died with the Wraith as
And
well
am I
as your
still
fear.
paralyzed?
Your paralysis would probably persist for a little bit, but it would eventually go away.
Paralyzed in fear.
Okay.
So fear is still in effect, or no?
Eventually it goes away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my roll then, if that's okay. I doubt I'll shake it.
He must prove that he can do it on first try.
I did it!
Overcome his fears.
And am I still paralyzed too?
Yeah,
It
but
eventually just stops, so...
We're
no.
we're out of combat at this point, so
Okay.
Yeah. Though, even after it died, you were probably still pretty shaken.
That wasn't so bad. I'm not scared. You were scared. I'm not scared.
Are you okay?
It wasn't so bad.
Oh, I'm absolutely fine. Let's get out of here.
Oh, and one last thing. Where you see this thing was felled, there's a strange flower just on the ground.
Ooh, pretty. Max picks
Quinn's,
it up.
Quinn's gonna stop it.
No, Max picked it up.
Max, drop that evil flower.
He takes a closer look at it. Is it
It's,
like black or something?
it's another one of those purple flowers. It's got like some yellow buds in it. It's kind of got a bell shape to it.
No, it's just like the other one. And he sticks it in his tail.
Yeah, I will say that this one definitely is like bigger than the other one was. So his tail probably looks like it has like a growth on it or something.
Kind of looks a little macabre. Anyway, let's leave because and if another one comes out and we'll show it what for and
Just because there's nothing else here, right?
There's not like a treasure chest anywhere, is there?
well, if you want to go in there and look, I'll keep a lookout with Devin, I think.
Okay, just a
Can't
second.
swim.
I'll,
like,
I'll
he runs over-
protect Ferris.
He runs over here and climbs up, looking for a box.
There are no boxes over there.
I think
Slides
it would be
down.
in there.
Yeah, checks in the pool.
I mean, in here.
Yeah, you probably see a nice corpse in that pool.
Not a box. Oh, this guy was lame. He didn't have any treasure for us. I guess we can go now.
Oh wait, Luna's still in there. Okay. And
Luna just peeks her head out and says, "Screaming grape."
yeah, yes, I know. Don't worry, I wasn't afraid. But anyway, is there any treasure chests in there?
No, I didn't see anything.
I was talking to my bat.
Oh,
Luna says, "No grapes."
Okay. I think it's safe we leave and tell everyone we are the mighty slayers of the Wraith.
yeah, I'm down with that.
Good job, Max. You not only just smite the living, but you smite the dead too, the undead.
And I was gonna smite it like crazy.
I guess I'm the Radiant Warrior now.
Sure. Can we leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't actually leave the tile because this was your 5th AP, but you can kind of make some distance before making camp. Do you want to short or long rest after this using the rations or just regular rest?
I would
I'm
like
fine.
to at least short rest.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll get on in that too if we're gonna do that.
I'm good with whatever.
I have 7 hit points.
Holy moly.
Max himself isn't going to short rest, but do I still need to expend the AP for it? Or not the AP, the rations?
Yeah. If you guys are short resting, everyone's short
If you're
resting.
doing it as a group, it's basically everyone will still spin the rations. So
It's 1 ration, or how many extra was it?
It's 1 extra.
Okay, so 2.
So Quinn would have to spend 1 ration in total today.
Can I not short rest?
I'm like, no.
No, but
It's
I
one of
don't
those-
need it. Alright, I'll spend
it's one of
mine.
those group things where it's more like maybe you're at least helping everyone else out.
That's not
That's
be
fair.
stingy.
Alright.
All right. But with all that, we're still rolling.
I took a crap ton of damage.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
didn't heal up.
Those are some good rolls at the end there.
Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, I'm good.
All right. And for those of you who didn't spend hit dice, will still cover your level in HP as always. And whoever wants to,
I should have just done that.
and yeah, who wants to roll that percentile die for the next day? Getting out of here.
Yes, I will.
I guess so.
$47.
Go ahead and make your movement.
All right, make your movement.
Alright.
They'll ration again and move on to the next day.
30.
All right, as you guys, well, I guess make your movement. As you see the city off in the distance, you see something with large arms and spindly fingers off in the distance, Ferris,
Where? Towards the city?
towards the city.
Oh no, there's another one. I mean, hey, look over there.
Is he the only one who sees it, or do we all see it?
He is the only one who sees it.
There's nothing. What do you
No.
mean?
Look right there. It's another one.
I don't see anything, Ferris.
You don't see anything when you look back.
Is it moving around?
No, it's gone. You like turned around to go tell them it's right
Oh.
there, and it's gone again.
Okay.
We should probably get back there as soon as possible just to make sure.
Yeah. You like my head swinging, or like rubbernecking every like 2 minutes.
All right. I think it's my turn. Are we doing the percentile?
Yep.
Don't forget consume.
Yep.
65.
Okay.
65. You guys are good. And you have made your way back to, well, I guess that you're heading back to Headmaster Ambrose.
Yeah. Say, hey, we killed the wraith.
All right. He's at the school. All right. So you kind of make your way back to the messy, cluttered working place of Headmaster Ambrose, and he says, "Well, how was your expedition?"
I killed it.
Yeah, you did. Cut it in twine.
Ah, well, that's quite good. That'll help us quite a bit on rebuilding from what Malister has caused to our world. There are still remnants of the undead lurking, but now we should be able to keep them down. So thank you for freeing us up.
Yeah.
Just before we
grateful.
got back into town, Ferris thought he saw it somewhere near the city. Has anybody seen anything?
We haven't seen Nightshade around the city, at least not that has been reported to me, but I would know of such things.
I could just be seeing things.
Well, as gratitude for helping us out here, I hope that a little bit of monetary benefit will help you in your future journeys throughout other worlds. And he gives out 1250 gold, which is 250 for each of you if you break it up.
Math is hard.
My old friend calculator.
Plus 250.
It's not hard when you have only one gold.
I was like, I'm so much richer than I used to be. I have 250 times the amount I used to have.
Meanwhile, Max over here is sitting on 1,619 gold.
Dang.
He likes to save it.
Well,
It's not so much he likes to save it as he doesn't have anything to spend it on.
Well, this will certainly help us.
Thanks, motorcycle. And he points out the flower on your tail, and he says, "Where did this come from?"
He takes it out and holds it up. Oh, the wraith dropped it when I cut it in half.
Kind of runs it over, gives it an inspection with his monocle, casts a spell on it. Well, it doesn't appear to be malicious in any way. It seems like it's just a belladonna flower, albeit a powerful one. You could probably use this to create something that creates effects similar to that specter, actually.
Aren't belladonnas toxic?
Well, you don't. There are things you do in alchemy to make it a potion more stable for consumption, but if you wanted to suit that purpose, I suppose you could.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing you didn't put that thing in your mouth, Max.
Oh yeah, I don't eat flowers. Most of the time.
No, I've seen some other cats just eat grass.
What, do you think I'm just some sort of feral? No,
Well-
I mean, look at me, I stand on 2 legs.
Oh no, I've seen ones like you just do that sometimes.
He just kind of frowns and is like, weird. But I wonder. No. He just puts it back in his tail.
Well, yeah. Well, we have successfully done that. I think we're going to. I think Grizzleheim's our next destination, right?
That was our presumed destination, yeah.
Pull out my notepad. Kill Wraith thing. Cross.
Well, if you head to Grizzleheim, I wish you good luck, and I hope that you're able to find and finish up what is plaguing them.
A few questions though. Before we go there, is there anything we should know before we just set sail there? Do we need any the environment there, is that gonna hinder us in any way? Like Celestia was underwater, and I have a feeling it's gonna be very cold in Grizzleheim.
Yeah, you'll probably want to get some warmer clothes, but only if you go to the northern island of Wintertusk would it potentially pose an issue to you.
Do you have any maps of the area we could take a look at?
Yes, although not all of them are up to date.
That should be fine, just to get a general sense of the area.
Yes, the city of Northgard should still be on that map at the very least. So it should be at least useful to you in this basic regard, and the map is basically just like it's like an agricultural map of like things that grow in Grizzleheim, and then only Northgard is listed as the city. It should at least get you the lay of the land, even if you won't have necessarily the political knowledge you might want.
right, we might want to do a
Okay.
little shopping before we go there.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, feel free to return with any questions that you may have.
What were we gonna go do there again? Find out what happened to the Titan? Or...
There were rumors that Malister had caused some trouble there, were there not?
They've been having issues, at least similar to the ones that we have been experiencing here, at least in magnitude. We suspect that it was caused by Malister, but we don't know for certain.
What kind of disposition do they have there? Are they going to be willing to cooperate with us, or is this going to be an uphill battle like somewhere like Mushu?
Mushu likes to keep to itself. Grizzleheim is more honor bound. They are more willing to talk to people who have proven themselves, which I believe I could give you some help in that regard by corroborating your story.
That would be
And-
appreciated.
The Ice Titan in Grizzleheim, its location is not exactly known. We just know that it's there. But I would not recommend going near it unless you feel it is necessary.
We weren't planning on having anything to do with it one way or the other, so...
I assume the residents of the plane would not be happy with that, so...
Doubtful. Waking titans is rarely looked upon as a good thing. Well, if that is all, you can feel free to prepare however you see fit.
Thank you.
Thanks for...
Headmaster.
Thank you.
I guess we will head out then.
Yep, do your shopping.
Do we wish to visit the life school in any capacity or not? I don't know.
Oh, right, we're gonna do that. I believe it was Linda Wu?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do that before we leave.
Alright. Shopping or woo first?
Woo.
Okay. So you open the doors to the classroom, probably waiting for the lunch break again. And she looks out at you and says, "Adventurers? We do not get your kind out here very often."
Yes, we are the cleanup crew. You may have heard of us. We just slayed a wraith. We have a few questions for you.
Well, I will try to answer them.
You are the life professor, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Well, we were just wondering. While we were in another world, we encountered a plant that replaced people with its spawn, essentially making them these plant-like constructs with all the memories intact from the victims. Would you know anything about that? Like how that works, or how someone not really related to your school of magic would conjure such a thing?
A magic such as that would be very strange indeed. It would be a seeming paradox. I've only heard of such knowledge being possible in the world of Avalon, only through rumor. There is rumor that there was a book that was written that contained topics of the combinations of magics in strange and seemingly impossible ways. However, that book was never found. It is long since believed to have been just a myth. However, this plant that you speak of, it does seem to possess qualities that are unusual. I've seen plants that are meant to kill or to poison, usually ones created at the Pigswick academies tend to be more on the aggressive side, whereas ours are to soothe and to heal. However, one that directly steps into necromancy at the same time, truly unique.
And you've never heard of a creature fit in that description either?
No, I have not. It is truly strange.
Well, sorry for wasting your time. I just had a feeling you'd maybe know more about what we're dealing with here.
I couldn't learn much without studying it myself.
Oh, do we have any of that goo left?
Yeah. And Max will take out the vial of Val's remains from his backpack and just kind of show it to the professor.
So probably not knowing what this means to you, she probably just takes and starts like opens the jar and kind of starts.
Don't open it! Don't open it! My friend is in there.
Here, I have another sample that might be more appropriate, and I have a vial of goo people I'll hand over.
Okay, she kind of opens this one, and I guess after Max is a thing probably is a little bit more ginger in how she tries to separate parts of it out, tries to cast some magic on it, and says it might take a while to try to understand this. It seems it is not just physical in nature. Our school is considered a spiritual school, and this definitely leans harder into that. It possesses qualities of honestly many different philosophies of magic. It's quite complicated.
Well, Well, that is Quinn's slime, so would you mind if she kept it for a while?
Please do. It's more use for you to study than for it to be in my pocket forever.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this? Is this from the primary creature or a sprout of it?
That was from a sprout. It was, well, we found some students, and then they melted into goop, and we realized that, well, it wasn't the original students that we were looking at. So, not the original plant, but one of the substitute pod people, we've been calling them.
Unfortunately, the plant, from what we were told, was able to revive itself even after it was killed. So we had to dump salt on it to actually get rid of it for real.
It can reconstitute like an undead.
Thought I heard something about plants being able to regrow like that, but I'm not sure.
Well, if you destroyed it utterly and thoroughly and then poured salt all over it, there are not really any plants that could survive that. But if it can reconstitute, well, I suppose, how intelligent was this plant? Do you know of its creation?
Well, it talked to me.
I think it was probably very aware and thoroughly evil.
Enough to deceive people to get them to go places to kill them.
It took over most of the town, honestly.
Do you think it was created by Professor Drawers or Edna?
I don't think it was created by Professor Drawers because he was one of them. I think it was created by, Professor Windfall, the one that isn't here.
Hmm. And you're sure of this?
Pretty sure.
I do not know the man personally. However, it would seem that he is gaining new skills. I'll see what I can learn, however, without a sample of the main plant, I could only tell you about the nature of its pods, as you called them.
So, in other words, if we find something similar, get a sample of the main one, right?
If it is safe to do so.
We do have that flower that came out of the Wraith.
Yeah, we could perhaps inspect that. We like I said, we're a pretty big deal. We slayed a Wraith. Look over the mechs.
He reluctantly takes it out of his tail and shows it to her.
She kind of looks it over, pours a bit of water on it, maybe takes a bite of her food while in the middle of all this, and says, "As far as I can tell, this belladonna really is just natural."
Okay, good. He puts it back.
But you got it from a Wraith or from Nightshade?
Nightshade.
Well, perhaps you are a bit of a big deal, as you said, then.
Hmm.
This may have been used in its creation, or perhaps it was making it more powerful than it would normally be, or it was simply something that it had picked up. Either way, it's yours now.
Yeah. I think we'll do something cool with it.
We could come up with something.
Are there any like recipes in your tier to see what we can do with it?
Well, common uses for it are creating potions to ward off fear. However, you might not necessarily need that, given what you have done. However, other things might include causing fear or amplifying fear, or perhaps using your own fear as a tool or weapon. But unfortunately, a lot of knowledge on these things is lost because of Malister. While it is a plant, its applications fell under necromancy.
Is there any? Do you think there's any way to propagate and harvest it?
You could, however, I do not think that it would be likely to get one as potent as this one.
Hmm.
Ones like this are rather rare and tend to grow inside of the Death District. But even then, attempts to cultivate ones like this are challenging. The ones that we do, they have their uses, but they create mostly the potions that we sell in mass.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll think of something cool.
Well, if you come back this way, I'll let you know what I can learn from this sample.
All right. Well, I think we'll thank you for your help. I think we're gonna go do a little bit of shopping now.
Probably need some supplies for the trip.
Mm-hmm. And I guess we bid adieu and go back to the shopping district of this place.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm just buying food.
Well, I was thinking we should look for like the Grizzleheim special discount pack, maybe.
They have a discount?
I don't know. I just assume.
I mean, if we buy in bulk, maybe we could get a discount.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We need warm clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I forget that sometimes people feel cold because, well, I'm covered in fur.
Oh, this is gonna be really, really cold.
Don't
I
worry,
assume.
Max. I forget about temperature as well sometimes.
And eating.
Think
And
there's any? Do you think there's any really niche spells that we need to get in scroll form to get past this?
Well, I don't know about spell scrolls, but potions of cold resistance might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's
We
just
can
any magical artifacts we could buy.
create bonfire for cover, I guess. But
Like,
Well, let's start with the clothes, and we'll see what else is available.
Yeah. Guess we just go through the shopping district until we see like a clothing store or just plainer travel with different clothes for everywhere.
yeah, you see a Grizzleheimian selling Grizzleheimian stuff, so you're pretty sure he's your guy.
Yeah.
And the Grizzleheimian like warm clothes will be 5 GP each.
Okay.
Question: will I need the clothes as well?
Yes.
Do you perhaps have a discount, sir? I mean, we're buying it all in bulk. Do you have a package, a bundle?
Unfortunately, my stock is running low because of the Wraith.
Oh, we killed it. Again.
Again.
Well, it had to be died at one point because it's undead. You know what I mean?
I suppose so, however, I must still restock.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you hail from Grizzleheim. Is there anything we should know before we anything else we should grab?
Depends on where you intend to go.
Well, let's just assume we're going to be going north.
If you're going to the lands of Winter Tusk, you will probably want to have some form of protection against the cold. These clothes will help, but they are no guarantee. I would recommend seeking out some of my kin out there who might be able to grant you salves, ointments, or other potential options to stave off of that cold. Or at least make it so if it is incredibly cold that you might be able to weather through it.
All right. You don't have any of that stuff here?
I do not. It's not something worth selling to a relatively warm world. The only things that sell here are these coats because anyone going to the ice district is perfectly warm in them.
Mm-hmm. And what about the local monsters? Is there anything we should expect?
In Winter Tusk or the mainland?
I guess both.
The Isle of Winter Tusk, from what I have been told, has been relatively peaceful other than the Grendel. However, the Grendel exist on the mainland as well, but when I last stocked up, I heard that there might potentially be other creatures running around. It is difficult to say exactly what they are, but some say that there might be undead, some say that there might be forces of nature, with a combination of the two.
I think we're pretty well equipped to deal with those things, right?
I'd like to think so.
Not more undead.
If anything, if the wraith is anything to go by, we should be fine.
Yeah, fine. Just like a Vietnam stare for a while. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll take the jackets.
Very good, very good.
I want a big fluffy coat.
Yeah, you can tell these are kind of like, you know, they're from the bigger, fluffier creatures, but they also kind of have like the heads on them too. So I don't know if you put them on straight away, but if you do, Max is probably just completely drowned out in like white fluff.
Perfect.
You just see these little eyes coming out of like from underneath like the hood.
Well, you're probably gonna sweat a lot in that, Max, if you wear it now.
Yeah. He'll take it off.
I can't really think of anything else I want to grab besides the coat. Can you guys
Well,
think of anything?
Do you have
Do
any
you
potions
think-
of cold resistance?
The wizards here have traded them with us. At least when trade was flowing. I don't think they've made any since Nightshade came out, but I have 2.
How much for those?
Ice, help me. Get the list. Get the list.
I think they were like 250 or something on the list, but I'm not sure.
Brain was like in the 200s.
Typing intensifies.
Yes.
As while you're looking at that, are there any like magical like communication devices or just any other magical knickknacks for sale?
You might be able to find something like that. You looking for like sending stones or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
It seems like the sending stones were like gobbled up and have been in high demand since Nightshade. People want to communicate with each other without leaving their houses.
Fair enough.
Potion of Resistance is 500 on the same magical prices thing, but I'm not sure.
I believe that one lets you pick, though.
That's the resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll go with 250 then, just because that seems reasonable for now, unless Ice wants to cut me off.
Pricing is just, it's an uncommon potion, so...
In ice, they're 300.
Yeah, I was
I think
like,
250 is fine.
yeah, I was like, this seems fine to me. So, if you want to get both, it's 500 in total.
Wait, but... Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
My brain was still on the other background of like 150. No, that's spells.
You guys want them?
I can only afford one of them.
That's fine. I can buy both of them if you want.
If you're okay with that, or I can buy one of them.
Just spot me if I need something in the future.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, you might want to restock on health potions and stuff too.
Actually, someone's gonna need to carry this for me.
I can do that.
Alright,
Both of them or just one of them?
both of them.
Okay.
Do we wish
I'll
to
buy a
grab any?
healing potion.
Yeah,
How much do greater healing potions cost?
I'm like, I can't remember what that was. Either Ice. Do you remember?
You can't remember because you never figured it out from last time.
Ice. Oh no. Every time we have a session, we're like, we got everything, right?
I guess are we just
Okay.
settling on 250 per uncommon?
I'm like, I guess what's the
No,
ice
wait.
price?
150.
250. Okay.
150 for
150.
the
Oh,
ice one.
150
Healing potions are cheap,
For-
right?
for the regular
healing
ones?
potions are 50.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. We'll just hike them up by that.
Alright.
It's easy that way.
I don't want to go below 1,000 though. I'll buy
I
2
can-
greater healing potions.
There are only 4 greater healing potions for sale right now.
I'm getting 2.
I guess I'll put back my normal potion and I'll get a greater. So I'll just drop an extra 100.
Max,
I'll
is
go
it-
ahead and buy one.
Max is at full encumbrance.
Well, potions collectively take up 1 encumbrance.
Per potion type bundle.
Is that how that works?
DM.
I thought it was just like potions and various
was-
other bottles of liquids, just all collectively are 1 encumbrance.
It was 1 per 5.
And it doesn't
That
matter
was
what
just
kind
with
of potion it
rations.
is.
1 per 5.
Yeah, so
It doesn't matter what kind they are, just lump them all into just potion.
Basically.
yeah,
Okay,
Total
that changes.
potion
That
encumbrance.
significantly changes things. Max is nowhere near encumbrance now.
No, if every single potion type was its own individual stack, that'd be...
Do the clothes take encumbrance? I assume so.
Go on and answer that question.
Oh, the clothes?
The warm clothes, yeah.
They're heavier, so I would say they're at least one each.
Does an antitoxin count as a potion?
I think so.
Okay.
I also have this uncut gemstone in my inventory, and I don't know where I got it.
Oh yeah, that you picked that up.
Yeah.
I think it was from the cave or something.
Yeah.
The plant
I
cave.
think I found it on like a random encounter, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you pulled it off of some rats.
Yeah. Can
Wrong
we like
side,
appraise that?
Yeah, you can waltz your way up to Ice the Jeweler.
So that it's uncut, so it's not worth as much. Right now, you could probably sell it for like 50 gold, but if you were to actually get that thing properly cut into a polished gem, it would be worth closer to like the 400 range.
Hmm.
You can do that if you want.
Yeah, sure.
What was that?
Get Dalen to cut it eventually. So I'll give you the gem that is worth 50 right now, but can be worth 400.
I will point out you are still working on those rings, right?
Yes. I'm at 4 out of 7 for now. On the second step.
Do you have it in your inventory now?
Yep.
All right, I'll delete it from mine. So I have this musketeer Saurian disc that the musketeers might buy out for a little more than 150. We'll wait till we see them again. Okay, I'm gonna also top off my rations.
Do you want to buy some like climbing gear or whatever we would use in cold areas?
Nope, I think I'm good. Claws come out.
I have fly, so I can make some people fly. But might not hurt to have it.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and buy some climbing gear.
All right. So climbing gear is like rope and pythons and stuff
There's a
like
whole
that. I
thing.
think it's like 25 gold in total, though.
Yeah, it's 25.
Climber's kit. 25 gold each.
All right. Is that everything?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I don't know how much movement you guys had, but I think you went.
We've gone 2 tiles today.
Got 2 tiles
we have
left.
2 tiles. We can
3.
stay in the city and have a long rest if you want, and use the.
Oh, that might be
I
good.
can use.
Yeah.
How much EP do we need for the cutting of the gemstone? I guess.
For the gemstone, that's probably like a day's worth, so 4.
We have only 3.
Can he use his bonus one?
If he doesn't
That's
use
what-
it on the other thing.
That is with the bonus one, it's 3.
Oh.
So I think I'll use the 3 on the rings, and that'll make it 7 out of 7 on the second step.
All right. So now that you've worked this thing together, it's ready for the next phase of work. And for this phase, you are going to need to get some jeweler's tools in order to make this crystal fit into these rings nice and snugly. They have the notch for it, but now the crystals themselves need to be worked in such a way that they aren't broken as they are inlaid into it before the magic is put in.
Yeah, and do I just roll jeweler's tools then?
Yep. The jeweler's tools and intelligence or dex.
Ooh.
27.
All right, 27. All right. Very good. You are moving on to the last stage here. But that will come later. And yeah, they'll let you stay tonight for free in Wizard City because you killed Wraith.
Awesome.
Remind me, do we get all hit dice back on a long rest or just half of them?
I'm like, what do you think, you?
Wasn't it half is just...
That's what the rolls say.
Yeah.
Or with
CC you
ours.
with all of them. Up to you.
Given that long rests don't come as often, I'd say all.
All right.
You ready to hit the road then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
I was the last
bright
one
and
to roll,
early.
I think.
Time to roll.
Alright. Are we getting the carriage out to
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys have been doing that the whole time.
37.
All right. Take your movement. All right. Consume and roll.
Ooh, 12.
All right. How do you want to resolve this ice?
Wow, okay, I'm sorry, I'm like crashing here.
The wraith has drained him.
Something else. I don't know where this wave of left. Bleh. Right. So. Man, I'm sorry. I don't know where my head's at right now.
Do you want to call the session and resolve it next time?
I mean, I don't want to call now, but I'm.
I mean, I've got something in mind if you need me.
Because the other option is like I have extra battle maps out, but I don't want to go pull another fight already.
Well, I mean, we can do the fight next time. That's fine. We can just roll initiative and stuff for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're all good.
Yep.
Well, how dare you do this to me? Right. Okay, so you get through the day with no real problems, but as you finally arrive and set up camp for the night, most people are settling into their tents, and I imagine, Quinn, you're out on watch as usual, as you don't need to lay down to sleep like everyone else does. And you see what appears to be a small horde of undead, the leftover stragglers, approaching over the hillside, making their way towards the light of your camp. Mind, at
Are
this
you
point,
kidding me?
everyone else has probably already turned in for the night. So, you have the choice to either try to take them on, or you can try to wake everyone else up to deal with this.
How many are there?
About... it was 5.
Five just like normal zombies, or
It's a mix of things. You do not see any specters like what the Wraith had. But there's a mix of types of undead. You recognize the smaller ones that were stabbing Dalen and Max and Ferris before.
okay. I'll wake up. I'll wake up Max and Ferris, or not Ferris. Sorry, Max and Devin. Actually, no. I'll just wake everyone up.
Right.
Okay. Ferris, well, I guess as you guys get ready to kind of deal with these things, permission to switch scenes eyes.
Mm-hmm. That one, it is.
This is horror. This is your Allosaurus friend. You see them coming your way, and Ferris, you see your old friend here leading the charge. Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. $17.
A 17. Oh no, you got rid of it, Ice. How could you?
No, it's still in the...
Okay. 17 is not enough.
Okay.
You are afraid of him, but no one else sees the wraith.
Okay.
17 enough, dang.
Let's focus fire on that. I guess I'm pointing at like one of the ghouls right there.
Yeah, he's pointing straight through the wraith at the ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah, we will roll initiative and stuff off the stream since
Unless we
it'll.
want to roll now.
Yeah, well, we can roll now. It's just off stream because it won't be exciting to watch.
Yeah, that seems on par for my initiative rolls.
There's some new stuff.
There is some new stuff. Max, I assume you have a higher dex, so
Yeah. +4.
Man, I know I'm gonna come back next week and be like, oh look, the wraith. I should run up and hit it.
Here we'll hide him until the turns come around. He'll be there on the Ferris's turns.
we'll figure that out.
By the way, random question: Does Max have like bed hair as he like wakes up?
His fur's not quite long enough. His cheeks might be kind of. Yeah, his left cheek is like it's parted down the middle so that half of it is pointing like straight up and the other half is pointing straight down, and then the other cheek is just normal.
Dalen totally does, though.
Crazy dog hair.
Said, I think I just need to roll my stuff, but you guys have seen that some physically, so I think we'll end off here.
Yep.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
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 See.